Knowing your truck includes knowing the size and weight of the load it can handle and how high it can lift that load safely. Every truck has limits to both the size and weight of loads it can safely handle. If you try to lift or carry a load that is too heavy, you could tip your truck over. Every truck lists its rated capacity at different lift heights and load centers. This information is listed here on the truck's capacity plate. Before using any truck, always check the capacity plate. Truck data and capacity plates will vary depending on the make and model. Your capacity plate may look different than the examples here. Note that many plates give values in more than one unit of measure. In this example, the first number is given in metric units, followed by English units in parenthesis. Use the unit of measure you are most familiar with. Here, a truck illustration indicates lift heights and load centers. Here, load height is indicated by A, and load center is indicated by B. Load center is a measurement of the load's center of gravity, both vertically and horizontally. The capacity section also includes a table with load weights listed under the capacity column. Load center measurements are also listed. The table will show you how high you can safely lift a load given the load weight and load centers. Always start by looking at the load centers. Select the load center that most closely matches the load you are handling. Let's say your load center is 600 millimeters, or 24 inches. With a load that has a load center of 600 millimeters, or 24 inches, this row shows how much weight the truck can safely lift to the full lift height. This row shows how high the truck can safely lift a maximum capacity load with the same load center. Note in this example that as the lift height increases, the weight of the load you can safely lift decreases. Other rows may show similar information for loads with different load centers. Note that the greater the load center, the less weight you can safely lift. Remember, the higher you raise the forks, the less weight you can safely handle. And the greater the load center of gravity, the less weight you can safely handle. The capacity plate also contains other important information. The truck weight with maximum battery section lists the weight of the truck with the heaviest rated battery installed, but does not include the weight of the load. Add this weight to the weight of the load you are handling to determine the total weight of your truck and load. The total weight is important to know when operating in weight-restricted areas, such as elevators. Check with your supervisor about weight-restricted areas in your workplace. The serial number of your truck is located here on the capacity plate. This number may be used to identify the truck on your daily checklist. The Truck Type section lists the type designations and areas of use for your truck. You need to know the areas where your truck can and cannot be used, and the product that you can or cannot handle with your truck. Ask your supervisor if you don't know. Your truck may have a maximum grade section on the data plate. The maximum grade is the steepest recommended slope for truck travel with the forks raised to a maximum of 305 millimeters, or 12 inches. Ask your supervisor to point out any ramps, grades, or other areas that are too steep for your truck. Make sure you understand how to read your truck's capacity plate and know how much your truck can lift before you operate your truck. Let's take a break and have your instructor go over your truck's capacity and data plates.